shattered is to get that trauma up right away. And then remember, now that welcome back to the channel. All right, 7-star Red Guardian is coming to the game and he is insane. I'm going to show you 8 fights, some battleground style health pools, that's still EQ, that sort of thing. Then we're going to jump into 9.1 to see larger health pools. I love this champion. I love his character from the movies, the whole thing. I've openly said, like, I want 7-star Red Guardian. I was so excited about it. But there's one thing that's really important to me, is I'm aware he's about to be on sale. Depending on when you watch this, could be an hour, could be literally right now. Who knows? If this doesn't fit your entertainment budget or something like that, no champion in the game is worth that, okay? None. The game is well past those days. I love that about this game. And if this video is gonna make you think like, hey, maybe I should go out and do that, or no. I know it's really weird to hear YouTubers say like, please don't watch my video, but it ain't worth it. It's just not. Go watch one of my other videos, go watch someone else, go outside, have some fun, take your dog for a walk, whatever it is you need to do. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is absolutely wild. He's even better as a 7-star than I thought he might be. And if you do, go ahead and head out. Please hit like and subscribe on the way out. Do me a big favor, come back and watch something else. All right, let's jump into this. As I said, every single fight is going to be on the CCP server. We were given access to him on the embargo list an hour before the sale goes live. Now, it's all going to be unawakened. We will cover the awakened ability at the end of the video. That's what makes this even more absolutely wild. We're going to start off here. Let's start off with the biggest and the baddest. The biggest, the baddest, the newest, none other than Enchantress. Right now, he does not handle her mist. He doesn't, okay? Yeah, it is what it is. Neither does Silk. And up until now, I thought Silk was the fastest option. Look at this. Look at what we're going to do. Now, we are going to purposely break our shield. You're going to see me do that style quite a bit. At least I thought I was going to. What am I doing? Come on. There we go. There, we've got our shield broken. And we're going to go into it. And don't worry, I'll explain a little bit how to play him too. I've done the 6-star video on the buff. I absolutely loved it. But we're going in, we're having a good time here. And you can see we're getting our shield back. It is that in the upper left-hand corner. Okay, and we're getting charges on it without awakened. This can go up to 10, and it provides a massive amount of attack for the attack you just saw. For that special too, it has a really beautiful stun. We've got up what I believe is the trauma debuff, and then we aren't even able to go and land our heavy or our SP1 or anything like that. We just finish off that fight. The close on this fight, the speed at which he can do things is ridiculous. And yes, that fight could get better. You could come out with a lot more health. This was me doing, like, for the most part, the first attempt on all of these fights. Now, you're probably like, you know, dude, that's cool, but she doesn't have a big health pool. Let's see something meatier. Well, it's gonna have a little bit of hair in it. Hope you're okay with that. Yes, I set up that joke. I thought it was funnier than it actually was. That's fine. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna watch this. Now, on this fight in particular, I chose to go to throw my SP1. You can do that while your shield is recharging. Again, that's in that upper left-hand corner. We just got it back, right? It also gives us the chance for a perfect block. And it's why when he can block a heavy, he can block unblockable attacks, but the shield shatters. The SP2 also shatters the shield, which is what is, again, putting, I believe, is called the trauma debuff. You can see that up there. Now, the other thing that happens is the SP1 has the heavy, so we do not need to worry, has the slow, I'm sorry. We don't need to worry about Sasquatch here potentially going unstoppable or something like that. Got a little bit lucky there at the end, but trust me, we were fine. That fight could be duplicated many times. 44 seconds for a rank 3 Sasquatch. Now we're going to go and fight Rintra. I was shocked at how well this fight went, because I know Rintra does have some crit resistance. The awakened ability for a Guardian, getting that SIG up, is going to help you out tremendously with that. But watch how this goes. His flow is also amazing too, right? The SP1 has the slow. When he has the slow up, he gets a plus 25% increased combat power rate. I struggle to think of another 7-star science champion that has anything like that. He's incredibly unique in this class. You can see how hard the heavy is hitting. The heavy attack at rank 3 gains 1,740 attack rating for each unique debuff on the opponent. This is one of the reasons why you might want to get your shield shattered, is to get that trauma up right away. And then remember, now that the slow is up from the SP1, you're gonna get that increased combat power rate. They can't evade, they can't go unstoppable, or at least its ability accuracy reduced by 100%. So Rintra is done in 40 seconds. Remember, this is a rank 3 unawakened Red Guardian. All of these fights are against comparable rank 3 champions, rank 3 stats, all that battleground style health pool. And on top of all of this, I'm not getting to use my striker very early like you do get to in battlegrounds, which I am using the red Hulk or I'm sorry, the regular Hulk striker. Now we do the best relics and all that, and we'll talk more and more about that and the best relics to rank up and the tier list and all that, because I know that relics are tough. You can't always use your best relic on your best champion, so sometimes you have to min-max a bit with your own account. Someone like Trappy has talked about the Ant-Man relic, just put a debuff on, that's really good. For me, I love Red Guardian. I'm almost definitely going to be running this on him, and that's because not only is that helping out with our physical bursts of damage, but it's also placing that debuff that we're talking about, right? And then this fight is over. If I was better at getting the SP1, the debuff, or the single debuff from Onslaught, we would have been coming out with more health because we would have had the willpower healing, but you can see how that goes. And again, if you've got him awakened and you start putting 6 stones in, the fight's gonna go even better. You're gonna get even more crits, and they'll be bigger too. 55 seconds for Onslaught. So we've got Enchantress, we've got Onslaught, we've got Sasquatch, we've got Rintrah. Like, that is damn good for a Battlegrounds attacker. That is tremendous versatility, but I am going to show you more. I do want to point this out. This is a very quick fight because of how small Spidey Supreme's health pool is. On top of all of this, right, the slow, the physical bursts of damage, increased combat power rate, he's also buff immune, which is one of the best utilities in the game. It's part of why Titania is so amazing. Well, so is Red Guardian. We talk about champions having like this great ability, like Silk, right, with the I think it's the Dex replacement, or they don't get the precision from Dex. He's just buff immune. This is so big. Like nodes that are putting the buff on you, like the placebo, champions and defenders like Spidey Supreme, who do bad things when you get buffs or your mediums or anything like that. We don't need to worry about it. And you saw how fast he was. And we are seeing Spidey Supremes now a little bit. He's not a bad two-way in Battlegrounds. Now, I told you, we're going to move into 9.1 because I want to show you this isn't just 3 to 500,000 health pools, although that's a lot, okay? That is a lot. This is one of my favorite tests for a flow of a champion, things like that, because this fight is Tigra. She has some tricky dexes. You got to stay on your toes. Plus, it has a node where you either need to avoid her when she goes unblockable, or if you stay away from her, you can cut out the time. You can see the unblockable in the upper right-hand corner here. Now, he has a really great heavy, and you'll see me use that a little bit later in the fight. And again, increased combat power rate, and then it refreshes those really important debuffs for you. The slow, the trauma, and fragility. If you went to the SP3, he actually has a longer fight, kind of a ramp too. They changed it during the CCP testing. They did a video on it. So, well, you'll see the SP1, SP2 loop is more than fine for story questing. So here we go. We're going in. We've got up our slow debuff, and then we're going to throw our SP2 that puts the trauma on. We've got all the physical vulnerability going now. We should use our striker. There comes in Hulk. And as we said, that's going to increase the physical vulnerability of the defender. Plus, it is another debuff for Red Guardian to be doing even more damage. Again, just a few more crits along the way. That fight would have been over even faster. And again, I know I'm so pumped up. This is one of my favorite characters from the MCU. I love the actor that plays this. He's really funny and a lot of stuff. The character is incredible. And then this is the type of champion I just absolutely love. Now, some of you would be like, dude, that was cool, but like, look, that was only 730,000. You had class advantage. All right, cool. How about 900,000, a footloose champion who can go unstoppable on his own, plus because of the node, can be getting an evade and an unstoppable. Remember, all we gotta do is get to our SP1. That's all we gotta do. We now have a refreshable slow. Like, that is wild. It is wild. It's amazing. It's great. Yeah, and remember, and I keep saying this stuff because I know some of you skip around videos and you obviously don't get to see everything. That slow is increasing our combat power rate by 25%. Our shield has come back. You can see it in the upper left-hand corner. The more of the charges we have, the more attack rating we get for our special 2. The special 2 does massive, massive damage. And then now our heavy is going to be doing a lot of that work for us. Let's throw that heavy. We threw our striker. 34,000 with a red number of 38,000. Like, there's a reason why I've been talking since his buff. There's like, I want the 7-star. I want the 7-star. He is so outrageously fun, and he's so outrageously effective. In story, look at that, it was 930,000 in 56 seconds. Sorry, 6,000. Don't want to overstate it. 56 seconds. This is a rank 3 champion. And then, you know me, I always give credit. when I can remember to do it and when it is due. This fight, I would have not have thought of this on my own. At least I don't believe I would have. This is completely from Trappy. You know I shout Trappy's channel out. Great channel, phenomenal channel. Recently hit 10,000 subscribers. It's C1 in Battlegrounds. Go subscribe if you're not already. And he did a video on Red Guardian. He's also a big fan. And he showed this, and I just want you to see, we broke our shield on purpose, right? We forced the heavy from Medusa. We got up the trauma debuff, and then we're just gonna finish this off with heavies. She can't auto block heavies. We're just gonna finish this off, and I think you're gonna be surprised. Even with my like farting around here, I know I made some mistakes. I was trying to do some fancy stuff here. Never tried this fight before. This was literally take one, may have been take two, but I think it was take one, and messed up that. So this fight, another 10 seconds faster. It was a rank 3 Medusa, who's a pretty potent dual threat champion. 49 seconds. Now, I want to pull up the awakened ability so we can talk about it as I tell you kind of like all my thoughts on this. Now remember, this website, this is Khonshu's Ankh. It's the site I now use completely. Aunt May just hasn't been updated in forever. It was a phenomenal site, had a good run. That's fine. Khonshu's Ankh is doing all the things that we wanted, or at least I wanted from Aunt May. Phenomenal, go check it out. But here it is. You can see there's a 7-star rank 3 champion. And I purposely showed you all the stuff with Unawakened because 1, it's impressive as hell. 2, I don't know what else is coming in the sale. We have no idea. I don't know how far you're going to participate in it. And of course, I never encourage anyone to participate in a sale that they weren't otherwise going to. Okay, it's just not worth it. It's a game. It's fun. It's meant to be fun. You don't want that stress and stuff like that. So don't do it. Okay. But if you get them awakened, the maximum durability of the Blade of Shield is increased by 1. Now, I forgot to tell you, he gets those charges whenever he's immune to a buff. So all you have to do is Dex. He's not going to get the precision from Dex. And you're going to increase those charges. And remember, those charges increase your attack rating off of your special too. That's why they're really nice, right? And his flow is just so perfect. It's so amazing because even if you break the shield or if you use the slow off the SP1, that shield comes back off its cooldown right around the time you're looking to get a special 2. You got to time it sometimes a little bit, but you saw me utilize it so easily, so fluidly throughout this. And that's going to increase all the way up to 5. So you can increase it from 10 all the way to 15. That's a 50% increase. That's what I was saying. The awakened ability is going to increase what you saw significantly. Additionally, heavy and special attacks, which is the main source of his damage. We took out rank 3 Medusa by only parry heavy. Heavy and special attacks gain 6,900 up to 1,740 crit rating for each unique debuff on the opponent. Remember, you can get your slow, you can get the trauma, you can get that fragility from the SP3, and then you can get, I believe it is the physical vulnerability off of the Hulk relic as well. 2, I think that lasts for 16 seconds. Again, we'll cover that more in the relic tier list as we do all the new champions and their best relic pairings, and then talk about stuff like this that is just wild and needs to be talked about. Again, last time I'll say it, I know I'm belaboring the point, and I'm sorry if it affected your enjoyment of the video, but these things are important to me. No champion's out worth buying or spending in this game. You can have a great time in this game, you complete tons of content, you can do well in Battlegrounds and War, some of the most PvP heavy modes of the game, of course, without a particular champion, all right? That being said, he is phenomenal. As of right now, I have him at the highest level of the 2nd tier in my tier list, and the only reason why he's not higher is because I'm not sure what his war score is. So much dependent on the nodes and those sorts of things. I'm going to take this to the Illuminati and see what they have to say. They might push his war score up, and also we're going to have him. I'll have the best champions in Battlegrounds coming out in just a few days too. We're refreshing all of these because it's that time of the month, and I currently have it as a 9 because I kind of want to see it in Battlegrounds for a couple seasons, but honestly, I think this is a 10. This sort of flexibility, I genuinely think, and we'll see how this plays out, I think he's just as valuable, if not more valuable than Silk. The thing that Silk has over him is that she has that dex, that automatic dex, which can really come in handy. But I think straight up, he's just as fast, if not faster, than her. They both need their debuffs to stay on and land. Yeah, as usual, let me know what you think we got right. Let me know what you think we got wrong. And then make sure you tune into my live stream. We'll be covering the sale, all that stuff like we always do for you. Doing the analysis, not only from, a spender or whale account, but also from my free-to-play alt, level 47, making way up in the game from those perspectives as well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.